Alright, so last time we sure did have fun dilly-dallying around with jump scare games, but now it's time to get on to the real deal. Real horror scares, real people, real sharks. It's Shark Week on... Wait, hold on. So, get your blankie, because we're going to show you how to scare the shit out of people with video games. Now, PT is one of the highest critically acclaimed horror games of all time. But what made this game scare us so heavily? Well, I think I have the answer. So, what gets under our skin the most? Is it blood? Spooky sounds? Vampires? Well, being scared of vampires pre-2008 was very different from being scared of vampires after 2008. Well, what really scares us comes down to 6 things. So let's start at the beginning. First, there was God. And God made life. Wait, no, wrong book. Hold on. Okay. Presence is one of the stepping stones to making a person scared whilst playing a video game. See, think about when you're in the dark. You get this overwhelming feeling there is something else in the darkness. But you don't know what it is, where it is. It could be a baby, or it could be a giant octopus monster. By the way, I'm scared of octopuses. You just don't know what's there, and that's why a general presence in your horror game is really important. So you can give that feeling that there's something else there, but you don't know what it is. And this links in with a later point called general unknowing, but we'll come back to that. But how do you achieve this sense of presence? I don't know, you tell me. To achieve presence, you must give general cues that something or someone else is around, such as the sound of breathing, voices, footsteps, doors randomly opening. PT captures this greatly. In the first scene of PT, the door swings open straight by itself, instantly creating this feeling that someone else is here with you. And this carries on this whole theme throughout the entire game. You have the screaming baby, the strange breathing, the banging on the door. All these things make you feel a presence, the feeling you're not alone. The next point is called the general unknowing. People are scared of things they don't understand. We saw it happen with gay rights movement, but we can take examples from just about every horror movie or game. Why do you think so many horror-based subjects focus on alien life, or paranormal events? We just don't understand them, so we can't control them, so we're powerless. We'll come back to powerlessness as well. All throughout PT, you're constantly proposed with things you can't understand, or things you can't control. The text on the screen, the doors you can't open, what's behind the spooky door, why is the spooky door slamming, who the fuck is in the spooky door, oh god, the spooky door open! See, the game made me scared of a door. A fucking door. Speaking of doors, I was a door in my play when I was just 7 years old. No one was scared of me as a door. Well, I wouldn't know if they were scared. No one ever really talked to me. Wait, what are we talking about? Alright, yeah, this one's a little obvious, but darkness. No, I don't mean make your game dark. You already knew that. But there is a way that the PT developers use darkness to their advantage like no other game. In this scene, they show you the horrible threat you've been scared of the whole time. This is the first time you ever have seen anything living in the game. It's terrifying.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here!
Hey there.
Is it?
Okay. No, okay.
I guess I'll see
Maybe
you
it's
later.
friendly.
I'll just see you later.
Then, boom. Complete darkness. You have to walk through. You can't go back through the house. The house is a loop. You have to go through the darkness. You have to face your fears. And this scene perfectly links with our next point. False scares. Unlike this jump scare game, you never want your player to feel secure. They should feel like anything could scare them at any minute, keeping them on edge of their seat the whole time they play the game. That means you can't let them predict what the scares are going to be. So, When you walk into the darkness in PT, the lights turn back on and they're just cockroaches. Nothing else. Or when the voice on the radio says, and there's just nothing there. Then all of a sudden, how is the player supposed to know when the scary things will happen? You don't. See, this is the general unknowing. See, guys, it all links together. Look what I did. Look what I did. It's all connected. Just like how the government did 9/11. It's all connected. It's all connected. The next point is to make your player feel disorientated. Now, this can be achieved in a number of ways. One of my favorite uses of this technique, and I love it because of how subtle it is the scene in PT when you're first allowed into the spooky bathroom. The door swings open. It's dark except for a flashing flashlight. You can't truly see what's inside the bathroom. Once again, you have to enter the darkness, where you've previously seen the thing you're most scared of. You grab the flashlight, and all of a sudden, your control is taken. Up until this point, you've had constant control. You can move and look and, well, that's all you can do, really. But that's all you've had. That's all you've been given, and it's just been taken away. You feel powerless. You're at your height of terror. You are at the height of suspense. And all of a sudden, all you can do is stare at a wall. It could be on your right, it could be on your left, it could be behind you, it could be anywhere. You have no idea. The general unknowing. And it's important to keep your player feeling powerless. Make sure they can't move very fast. Don't give them a powerful weapon. But back to your player's disorientation, PT has another scene that focuses very heavily on disorientation, the running scene. The scene where you run around the looping rooms as the corridor changes its path and the pictures on the wall spin. There's even an echo effect on the screen. This disorientation links with powerlessness, the general unknowing, and the loss of control. Okay, so now for a really important point in any horror game. Keeping your player feeling trapped. Being trapped is something that every human fears. It makes sense that we'd fear it. Any animal fears being trapped. We have fear to protect ourselves from danger. So of course, we feel fear whilst being trapped. So, like in PT, the front door's locked. It never gets unlocked, it never gets opened. You're always trapped. Or in the bathroom when the door slams into your face, keeping you trapped in the spooky bathroom. The general fact that you're just going around and around and around. There's no escape, there's no way out. Or even in Outlast, another great horror game, you have to hide in the lockers, or just the general fact that you're trapped in an asylum. No way out. Even Five Nights at Freddy's has this general feeling of dread for the first hour you play the game, because you can't get up out your seat. You can only look in the cameras. We feel trapped and we feel claustrophobic, just like in the lockers in Outlast. Your vision is small, and boom. If you follow all my steps and mix this in with a bit of spooky imagery and some good sound design, you may just have yourself the next PT. But notice something about all my points I've made today. None of them include big scary thing fills the whole screen. Oh god, it says spooky. The things you're really scared of end up being a door slowly opening, or a flashlight, or a dead baby in a sink. What? Why is there a dead baby in the sink? Whose dead baby is this your dead baby? You can have it back, I don't want it, please! So that's why when you're making your game, you have to pick horror or jump scare, because mixing both just doesn't work.